African star apple, also known as cherry, is a tropical fruit currently in season. You can see it being displayed at the local market and on the fruit shelf at the supermarket. In this video, I will tell you why you should buy and eat this fruit whenever it's in season. African star apple is good for both young and old, and is especially great for the pregnant women. You can have this fruit to help you with your taste bud in your first or second trimester because it helps in preventing vomiting. In this video, I will talk about 20 health and nutritional benefits of African star apple. If you have not been eating this fruit, you need to reconsider. And if you have been taking it, great job. You are welcome to the Plant Therapist YouTube channel, where I educate you on plants you use to stay healthy and what plants to use to treat ailments or diseases. African star apple, also called cherry, has some local names in Nigeria. It is known as Agbalumo in Yoruba, Udara in Igbo. It is a delicious and low in calorie fruit. Botanically, it is called Chrysophilum albidum. The season is here again, so do not miss out on the numerous benefits this fruit has to offer. At a glance, the African star apple appears rather small and insignificant in comparison with other fruits such as orange or apple. Yet, experts on nutrition have repeatedly affirmed its uncommon nutritional benefits as well as its efficacy in prevention and management of some diseases such as diabetes, heart diseases, and of course, this fruit is also known and has been proven to boost fertility in both men and women. Now to the health benefit why you should take African star apple, or Agbalumo as it is popularly called in my local area. Number 1, African star apple is very rich source of vitamin C. This fruit is high in vitamin C content. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid or ascorbate, is a vitamin that is found in various fruits and is sold as dietary supplements. It is used to prevent and treat scurvy. Vitamin C is required for the functioning of several enzymes and is important for the immune system function. It also functions as an antioxidant. This fruit, African star apple, is very rich in vitamin C. And not just only that, it is also rich in vitamin A, vitamin B1, and vitamin B2. Apart from the immune boosting benefit of African star apple, it also supports good functioning of your nervous system. This is the function of the vitamin B1 and vitamin B2 that are present in the fruit. One interesting thing about this fruit is that the vitamin content remains the same in both the sweet and the sour African star apple. The only difference is that the sweet ones are low in carbohydrates while the sour ones are high in carbohydrates. So, no excuse. Whether your African star apple or cherry is sweet or sour, it has its vitamins. Number 2 health benefit of African star apple or cherry is it helps in cure for hernia. The seed of African star apple is a potent cure of hernia, especially when diagnosed early. Number 3, African star apple is a great source of calcium for strong bone and teeth. Yes, you can get some fruits that contain calcium, and African star apple is one of them. On the nutritional content of African star apple for human consumption, this fruit serves as a good source of calcium, with each providing an individual with 10% of the daily requirements. Calcium is needed to strengthen human bones and teeth. African star apple can give you up to 10% of your required daily calcium intake. So, instead of taking only milk or animal-based products, African star apple is another alternative source for calcium. And this calcium will help you build and maintain strong bone and teeth, especially in children. Number 4, African star apple help reduce menstrual cramps and bloating, and this is a big problem for women. Consuming African star apple help lessen symptoms of premenstrual syndrome such as cramping and abdominal bloating. So, if you want to reduce your menstrual cramping, you might want to run to the nearest store and get your African star apple to eat. Number 5. African star apple is rich in iron. One serving of cherry serves up to 2% of iron. Iron is a mineral that is vital for oxygenating the blood in our body. So, consuming African star apple helps to rejuvenate your blood. African star apple still have many other several benefits. Number 6, it is anti-diabetics. Particular benefit for diabetics, the leaf of the fruit reduces glucose level in diabetics. The same function that insulin in human body perform. So, boiling African star apple leaf and taking the water helps reduce the glucose level in the blood. Aside that, consuming African star apple fruit pulp directly also helps reduce blood glucose level for those who are dealing with excesses of sugar in their body. Do you know that this fruit, African star apple, is also being used for drinks as it has been extracted? So there are several drinks being sold both internationally or locally as African star apple juice. Number 6, African star apple in the prevention of heart disease. Study shows that the local cherry fruit lower blood sugar level as said earlier, and not only that, it also helps to lower the cholesterol, and this could be useful in preventing and treating heart disease. If you love your heart, you might want to take more of African star apple as it will help reduce the cholesterol level in your blood. Number 8, African star apple helps to prevent bloating and constipation. I can say confidently that African star apple helps to aid digestion. You don't need any drug for constipation this season because African star apple is a fruit that will help with this condition. It eases digestion, thus preventing bloating and constipation. Number 9, African star apple helps in the treatment of vaginal infection. Yes, the cotyledon, that is the little piece inside the seed, is also very useful. The cotyledon on the young seedling are helpful in treating vaginal infection. This treatment is commonly done in the western part of Nigeria, so it's not just the fruit that is useful. Even the seed which we throw away when pounded and can be used to treat vaginal infections. Number 10, African star apple helps in curing colds and preventing scurvy. Due to its high vitamin C content, African star apple helps in curing colds and preventing scurvy. From about 100 grams of African star apple, you can get about 25 grams of vitamin C. These plants can be used for healing and treatment of wounds such as cuts, sprain, etc., especially the leaves, roots, and stem bark, as they have healing components. 11. African star apple helps with weight loss. Yes, the fruit is high in fiber, which reduces your appetite and prevents you from eating too much. So, for people who count their calories, it might be the fruit you have been waiting for. Study shows that serving African star apple contains 67 calories, thus making it a good option for people with weight loss issue, as they get fewer calories intake in the process of consuming it. Aside its fiber content, as mentioned earlier, African star apple contains vitamin B1 and B2 and other blood sugar and cholesterol lowering properties of this fruit further aid weight loss. Also, African star apple is rich in fiber, and this helps you to stay full with a lowered appetite for food. Lowering the amount of food consumed is known to aid in weight loss. Number 12. African star apple improves heart health, great for your heart. The fruit helps in lowering cholesterol and blood sugar, therefore reducing your chances of getting heart-related diseases. The African star apple contains glycoside. This compound makes the fruit a good remedy for congestive heart failure. The presence of potassium in high amounts in African star apple also makes it a great remedy for alleviating health-related diseases and strokes. Number 13. African star apple helps to relieve toothache. The sweet and sour taste of African star apple acts as a natural remedy for common issues such as toothache, sore throat, and indigestion. And do you know that this fruit, when you consume it, is also helps for to build your gum. African star apple also strengthens your gum. So for general oral health, African star apple is great for both young and the old. Another interesting benefit of eating African star apple is it helps with those suffering from sexual weakness. The roots from African star apple tree are known to help in the treatment of sexual weaknesses. So you want to boost your libido, you consume the root of African star apple. And this can be done by boiling little quantity of the root in water and drinking once in a while. Next is in the treatment of yellow fever. Herbal practitioners ascertain that African star apple is known to help treat yellow fever and malaria. The stem bark of the tree, when taken as an infusion, helps to treat yellow fever. Number 16. African star apple aids digestion. Eating some cherry helps aid digestion. Also, African star apple is known to have an anti-diarrhea effect. That is, it can help stop diarrhea if you are visiting the toilet frequently or having a running stomach. African star apple is also anti-hemorrhoidal, popularly known as bile. So, if you are suffering from bile, consuming African star apple helps to deal with that. If you find it hard to move your bowel, you can add African star apple to your diet and take it for a few days. You will notice a reasonable difference and total relief in few days. Another great benefit of eating African star apple is a great source of probiotics. Yes, the fruit equally contains probiotics such as Lactobacillus lactis and Lactobacillus plantarum. These are friendly bacteria that promote a good gut and your large intestinal health, especially if you have been consuming or taking antibiotics. Taking African star apple in this season helps to build or rebuild your normal flora and make your intestine healthier. Number 18. African star apple is a good fertility boost. Pregnant women and those trying to conceive are in luck with African star apple in their system. For the pregnant woman, because African star apple is a rich source of potassium, just like banana, and magnesium, and these are great for women who are pregnant as it gives energy. And also potassium and magnesium are known to be great for women who are trying to conceive and those that are pregnant equally. For men, the presence of zinc and potassium in the fruit can also boost their male fertility. So, African star apple contains potassium, magnesium, and zinc. And these are good elements that are great and helps to boost your fertility. So if you have been trying to conceive, take African star apple this season. 19. African apple is good for expecting mother. The acidic taste of the fruit is helpful during pregnancy as it prevents the urge to vomit. Another interesting fact is that consuming the fruit pulp of African star apple in pregnancy helps as an intermittent preventive therapy against malaria infection. The consumption of the fruit pulp of African star apple, aside in helping the taste bud of pregnant women, also help provide an avenue to explore possibility of obtaining an anti-malaria drug molecule, as it has been scientifically proven that consuming the fruit pulp may offer some protection against malaria and may possibly serve as an intermittent preventive therapy against malaria in pregnant women. Another great news for women who are pregnant, especially those in their final trimester, is that African star apple is known to induce contraction. Although there was a general myth that it has the ability to induce abortion in women due to its sour taste, but scientific research was carried out, and this investigation shows that no abortion was observed all through the period of pregnancy following the consumption of African star apple fruit juice, as all the pregnant women appear physically healthy and the pregnancy was carried to term. So, this suggests that African star apple fruit contains active ingredients which could be isolated and processed into pure uterotonic agent for use by root other than the hora. Hence, the consumption of African star apple remain relatively safe in pregnancy. And lastly, African star apple is also a good remedy for those suffering from asthma. Due to the presence of several nutrients in African star apple, such as the vitamin C, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin A, African star apple is known to help people who are asthmatic. If you have not been eating African star apple that is currently in season, I've mentioned several reasons why you should consume this fruit, as it has several benefits for both the healthy and for those who have some few illnesses. So run to a store now or to the market and get your African star apple, and it can also be extracted as juice. If you have enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, click the like button, and please make sure you drop a comment in the section for comments, and make sure you share this video with others whom it might be of benefit. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.